I hope the recording is started
Start చేశాను.
now. Right. So now, as we have seen in the debugging, right? So I kept my breakpoint here and I just check the value. Yes, the value is visible. However, now, so the main important point is, so since these are standard programs which are provided by SAP, you can't change it directly. You can't change it directly. If you try to change it, it will definitely ask you the access key. Sir, what is this access key concept? Sir, who will provide me the access key? So you need to take this screenshot in the real time. If at all you are much needed to change this particular program in the change mode. So you need to change this is R3TR, meaning R3 is a program. Of course, it's a program, and this is the program name, and the version release is this one, and the installation number is this one. So you need to provide all these values to your manager or someone who is there in the team. You need to check within the team, and then you need to request for the access key. So definitely, so since in the office, right, like all the SAP softwares are, purchased officially. So we need to contact SAP. What is SAP? It's a company from where we purchase the software, right? We need to contact them. Definitely they'll provide the access key. The moment when you take the access key from them, guys, there is a big story behind it, but at least for our experience level, like of course we are going to prepare 3 years of resume, right? So for our experience, just stick to it. I mean, just think till this point, right? So the moment when you take the access key from SAP will not provide you the guarantee on this particular application. Meaning, so they are providing you the access key. They are providing you the access key. If you take the access key, definitely, let's say they have given me the access key and the agent just say continue. Assume this is the access key that they have provided you, and you just continue. Immediately, this entire include will be in change mode. Happily, you can write the logic. But going forward, if something happens on this particular program, if the program is not being activated or something is happening, if something is not working properly, then you cannot contact SAP, because for this particular program, you have already requested the SAP and they have provided the key also. So if something happens on the program, definitely SAP will not come for you to support, to assist. This is an important program for sales orders. We know it. SAP is an integrated software, meaning all these applications are interlinked. So either SD or MM, PP, PM, all these applications are, some are the other way, they are interlinked, meaning MM data like purchase order information will be available in SD, and SD information will be available in some other module. So like this, SAP is an integrated business module, meaning if something is not working as usual, normal, it may impact the other modules also. If that happens really, so there is a high chance of your system crash. So that is the reason you don't need to go for access key, but we have the alternative. You don't need to go for access key. We have the alternative, and that particular alternative is this implicit enhancement. And that particular alternative is what? Implicit enhancement, right? So now let's focus on it. Like what exactly the implicit enhancements are? I just want to know it, right? So we have the symbol, right? And the topic is what? Enhancement. And the topic is enhancements, right? So we have this spiral icon symbol. The spiral icon symbol name itself is enhance. So enhance is don't go for it. If you go for change mode, it will definitely ask you the access key. So don't go for it. Okay. The moment when you join the company, and if this particular requirement is if any sort of requirement comes to you in the similar way, first try to change it. If it is asking for access key, meaning no one has taken the access key earlier. But if it is not asking for access key, meaning what? Someone tell me. If the moment when you click on this change button, pardon?
అది యాక్సెస్ కీ గనక అది మనకు చూపిస్తుందంటే no one tried to change it.
Yes, if you are getting that symbol, right, like no one has taken access key. If you're not getting that pop-up, someone has already taken it in the past. Yes, then you don't need to go for this enhance symbol and all. Directly, happily, the moment when you click on the symbol, the program will be opened in change mode. Happily, you can write the logic wherever you want. But if it is this case, and I don't want you to be the first person to take the access key, I hope you understand my point. I really don't want you to be the first person to take the access key. If someone is not taken, why should you take it? Right? So now click on this enhance symbol, spiral icon, right? The moment when you click on it, there is something which is changed in the screen. So in the left corner, right? The left corner where you can find the line numbers and all. So it is just open. So something has happened in the system, right? Now follow this menu path, edit, enhancement options, show implicit enhancement options. So please remember it, right? So edit, enhancement operations, and show implicit enhancement options. What will happen, sir? The moment when I click on it, what will happen, sir? SAP will provide you some places. I repeat, SAP will provide you some places, and those places are these dotted lines. SAP will provide you some places, few places, and these are the double quotations, right? Exactly. If at all you want to write the logic here, you can write it. If at all you want to write the logic here, you can write it here, like this. So you can even find the arrow mark also, meaning, so here, if at all you want to write the logic, yes, happily you can write. But here you cannot write. I'm just telling you. Of course, this is just description telling you, because here I don't have any double arrows like this. So here you cannot write the logic. So SAP has provided the place to write our logic. Technically speaking, all these are like practice servers. So many students, they have touched this server and they have used this server like anything, like tissue they have used, right? But frankly speaking, SAP will provide you the place at the beginning of the form or at the ending of the form. So we have this form and form now at the beginning of the form, at the ending of the form. So here, like this, it will provide you the place to write your logic. So I'll show you one example that, you see, this, no one has written any logic in this particular form and form. So at the beginning of the form and at the ending of the form, SAP will provide you the places like this, right? So now I don't need all the places. So I have decided to write that, because this is for any sort of checks, right? So here, so now here or here, either beginning of the form or ending of the form. At least for now, I just want to go here. Let me write my logic here. Right click on this line. So these lines, right click on these lines, create implementation. Simple. It's a declaration or a code. Yes, I know it's a code. I'm just interested to write the logic there. So these are many enhancement implementation already there in the system. I don't want to touch all of them. So I just want to create on my own. So create it. So G real time, and our main context is, at least not now, probably in the coming sessions. My main intention is to focus on real time scenarios, right? Example of real world SAP. I'm just giving a plain description. Real time scenarios. I'm just trying to create this. Say continue. So we definitely need TR for this. Okay. User exits. So let me say continue for this. Say okay. It must have been this. Select this and continue. So what I have done earlier, I have created an enhancement implementation, and under that I just want to write the logic. So you just go for it. Now see, you got the place. So you did not ask for any access key. I mean, you did not need any access key. So directly it opened it. Now directly I'm writing the logic. So if BBAK hyphen BSTDK, I don't remember it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. BSTDK is greater than psi hyphen datum. We know it, right? Psi datum, system date.
Yes, sir.
BSTDK is greater than this one. Just message something. PO date is in. Sorry. Right. Just information message. So when it comes to real-time scenario, I'll definitely try to. Okay. It is always recommended for you guys. Please write a comment. Even tomorrow, if someone who sees the code, who doesn't know the coding and all, even they should be in a position to understand what exactly this logic is doing, right? If PO date is in future, I mean to say is in future, this will be raised. That's it. So this is, make a habit of this comment ratings and all. So now let me finally activate the show. It's a simple example, right? And the next session we'll try to discuss the customer exit. And an example, of course, a real-time scenario as well. So please stay tuned. It takes time. Please wait, because these are not custom programs. These are standard programs. So in real time, they don't take much time, but still, at least we are in the training servers, right? So please have some patience. Why this Colabri? It's taking a lot of time. The moment it is done, right? Let's to open the session also. Come on, man. What is this? Stop the transaction. You don't do it in real time, okay? It won't take much time in the offices, in the companies, in the real-time servers. But we are in training servers, right? Yeah. First, let me go on. Terminated. Saturday evening, right? I could guess. I could expect the same behavior. SC38. First, let me go there and then see whether the logic which I have written is there or not. Even if you see the document, the same thing is mentioned here. User exits are called as modifications, and we need the access key to change the programs. So blah blah blah. And technically speaking, there is a story behind this line. Access key, once that access key is taken, and we don't get any support from the SAP. But technically, there is a story behind it. But at least for your experience, just think that okay, if we take the access key, we don't get any support from SAP. What is this? 02? Is it working? The logic which we wrote, right? Is it working really? It is. Let me go for 24. 25 4. Okay, at least I can go with February, Feb 25, 2024. Let me save it. Enter. See, pivot it in future. You got this message, right? When the code is working or not?
Working, sir.
The code is working. So even if you have somewhere, yeah, this is the logic that we wrote. It is adjusted, no problem. Yeah, got the point, right? So that's all for today. And in the next topic is on customer exits. So like this, if you have any questions or concerns, please get back to me. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.